There we go. We're live. This is the way.
Oh my god, Stuart. Are we live and Star Trek is live right now?
Yeah, yeah.
The two biggest Star Trek internet channels are currently live talking about Star Trek Day. Oh my god.
I wouldn't say right.
I mean,
Yeah,
they've got
yeah.
3,000 views. I'm sure they're going to start to roll in for us as well. Star Trek Day, Trekyards. Hey! An unscripted bonus one, Stuart. As unscripted as some of their jokes are in the live.
Yeah. Yeah. So welcome back, guys.
Isn't it nice that I can put a 3/4 of a new ship in the thumbnail as a thumbnail? I haven't had that for a long time.
Yes.
It's a very long
I'm
time
gonna
actually.
address it right now. Yes, it looks like a Bill Coast design because it's Shangri-La, pretty much. Which we've already done a video with him on.
Stuart, is that the Shangri-La class?
Well, he is working on Picard, so yes, there's going to be, Bill Coast design. So
We've known that for a very long time. Both us and he,
Yes.
because he worked on the. I mean, fairness, obviously, what he doing on the show is unknown, as in beyond what we know personally. But
yeah,
yes.
so it is not a Connie Mark III.
No. But
Anyway.
as well, also, it just occurred to me I should also say yes, we lost the one and only Queen today, the Queen, the universal English constant of all of our lives, of all generations of people. So just gonna put
Our money. We'll have to change it now.
I mean, you still have old presidents on American money, so no. But that's fine.
We don't have presidents on our money.
No, but I'm just saying money stays. I doubt they're going to reissue all of the currency in the UK. Anyway, yeah, so very, very, very thing. I'm not going to get into it today. I just want to address it as a, historic event that happened today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to start sharing
That's
this.
a good way to lead in.
Well, I say it on the offset. So you have to say it later. All right. See you in a minute, Stuart.
Yeah. All right. 87 people watching, 29 likes. Guys,
Hold
hit
on,
that like button.
I'll leave you to be better than the DJ who's currently in the in-between segments.
Please, yes.
Yeah. I trust you, Stuart.
I see him doing things with the microphone that shouldn't be done to a microphone. But anyway, so yeah, welcome back, guys, and thank you so much for joining us. Hit that like button by all means. Please super chat. We do have a few super chats in. I'll get to those as soon as Samuel gets back. So thank you to everybody that super chatted and will super chat. We have the Picard season 3 teaser trailer. Well, it's more of a teaser, not so much a teaser trailer. It's more of a trailer that we're going to talk about today and look at some screenshots and discuss and kind of get strike while the iron's hot with that. So yeah, if you're watching this after the fact, which a lot of you will be because you're probably watching the live Star Trek Day events, which should be over soon, I think. But thank you for joining us. Hit that super thanks button if you're joining us after the fact, or if you can super chat now, that is awesome. Lots of ways to support the channel. Hitting that join button, joining the channel. We appreciate that as well. So anything you can do to help out, you can even help us over on Patreon, Patreon/Trekyards, which is kind of the same as hitting the join button. It's kind of a monthly subscription type deal. So if you can do that, please do. Don't forget there are links in the description for Teespring and TeePublic. Wow, I just lost my train of thought. Some Trekyards merch. Check that stuff out as well. Would be great if we had a sale on today through TeePublic, but they're not doing a sale right now. But for Star Trek Day, that'd be nice. We should have a Trekyards Day. Anyway, so check that out as well. And by all means, just let us know what you're thinking in the chat. And yeah.
And they've currently got a project up playing. They're in Snowgate.
They do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Sparktastic throws in
Dauntless!
$2
Dauntless!
Australian. Jess Buss will be at Oz Comic Con. Can't wait. Nice. CJ O'Neill throws in $100. Awesome way to start out. So thank you so much.
Bam!
He says, it's the Titan. Yes, but it's not the Luna class. Oh my God, look, there's a... Whoa.
Look at that, Dauntless. Ooh.
Yeah, we're looking at Prodigy stuff live right now.
Yeah. Whoa.
We'll be talking about that next week.
Yes.
We got a lot to talk.
Oh, that warp, though. That warp's not good. Well, at least they're showing Starfleet stuff straight away.
I know. Ozzy throws in $2 last time on Trekyards. Okie dokie.
Yes. Yeah. We'll be waiting for the Picard stuff, so they gave us some big, good glimpses. It definitely feels like they were teasing around this topic, and now they kind of said, visuals. kind of give you a real good sense of it all.
I expect Star Trek Day to be, hello, welcome to Star Trek Day. Excited for Picard? Check this out.
October 27th.
Right, cool. Yeah.
Woo.
Now, moving on to Prodigy. Check this out. Not this blah, 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 blah.
Well, Stuart...
It's not an awards.
But then why would people... There wouldn't be a live audience then, if it's just for trailers, so it has to be a live show.
I know. Well, they should have the live show and air it after the fact. Have all this. Shouldn't be live, wasting my time. I got things to do, places to be. Andre Benson, $2. February 16th, right after the Super Bowl. I'm ready.
Which is what Brent said. So we kind of right there. So now we have... Yeah, so now we know Lower Decks until Prodigy until Picard. So there you go, got 3 back-to-back. We now know our time of non-knowing is over. And that is probably going to be 3 exciting shows, given how cool Prodigy is.
I called it. I said Prodigy would probably be coming after Lower Decks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, well, no, we'd like it better.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Don't make us come down to LA where I assume you're based. Right, let me start a poll.
George Mangrum, member for 19 months at the rank of captain. So thank you so much, Captain Sir. Was that a sovereign in the Lower Decks clip, or were there lots of differences? Well, we'll have to take a look at it when we can. We saw it, but we haven't done side-by-side comparisons. We will get there.
Since it came out like 7 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're so live. It's live. There is live.
We're also streaming. We're streaming this live as this is still live, so we're seeing the new stuff coming in. We'll get to it.
Like I'm trying to look at Tony Newson, who's talking to Kate Mulgrew while we're on YouTube talking to you guys while watching them talk. Yeah. And I did a poll. So this is the new Titan, as in the thumbnail, and because of time zones, we might do a discussion of this as well, but we want to have live breakdown feedback. So we'll go through the trailer a bit. I don't think we're going to focus on the, it's Patrick in a bar. Yeah. Ships. Stations. Trekyards, after all.
Yeah.
Hi, Stuart. What do you think of the trailer? And let us know, what do you think in the chat?
I thought it was good. It was better than I expected. They definitely gave us some nice stuff to talk about and discuss. I think it threw us 1 or 2 curveballs, though. But I'm excited to see this season. And I knew it would be great. Although I'm afraid it might be a little dark in some places. They did say they're going to be, Raffi's going to be examining the criminal underbelly. And it looks like there's a terrorist explosion at a building. It's like, that's more darkness in our Trek. We don't need that. Let's move on.
2 seasons of Picard, wasn't that enough?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how much it's going to play into it, but that kind of got me discouraged a tad.
Because even if all the tech stuff might be great, if the story isn't very good, they've done the tech stuff right all through TNG to the end of Enterprise, give or take. The stories are what matters most. Is just get the tech right as well. Looks like at least they're pushing back on that finally. But season 2. So until we see it, we don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
And UMN Bang Geek says the thing that bothered me was the most shameless reuse of the Stargazer set with no changes at all. I mean, if you spend 1 million on a set,
there might be an in-universe reason for that.
Oh,
possibly. I'm just saying.
There's always bridge module stuff. I mean, Terry sort of said it's probably the reason, but it's like, it. They love that set. It's not the best set ever, but it'd be too expensive to build another set. It's fine.
Yep.
It would be nice if they changed lighting or changed some pillars, but I'm guessing because they were shooting between Stargazer and Titan back-to-back for days, they wouldn't have had time to actually change too much. Or if they literally, if the Titan, it's where's the Stargazer? But yeah, it would be nice if they do a bit more than 0 differences, but we'll see. It certainly is a bit of a confusing then, because normally you light things differently, like with the where they do the Connie sets into a dark they light differently, and for the Defiant, etc. Yeah. I
want to point out there's 190 people here, which is amazing. So guys, make sure you're all subscribed. Make sure you've clicked notify and all that, and hit like. We're at 65 likes with 189 people here. I expect to be at 120 likes by now. So hit like. Revlaw, iBand rocked YouTube, €2. I like the ship design, but it does not fit the era. Yeah, we'll talk about that. It was designed as a motion picture ship, the Shangri-La, originally. So, yeah.
I mean, the Excelsior still exists as no decks only a few years later.
That's true.
Although it is weird to put hyper mega advanced bridge into a hyper old ship with happen to have new nacelles. It's a bit weird, but I mean, it doesn't feel like the next best ship, which implies to me then that it's just a ship that works the mission. Stargazer was kind of the big thing. This looks pretty normal in terms of ship design. There isn't anything like, it's got phaser lance or transwarp conduits. No, it's just a ship. I kind of think it's probably a very simple ship, just so that it can do a mission. It's also pretty small as well. Small Stargazer.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the super chats.
Yeah.
Log to the base 2, £3. Thank
Cool.
you. Is that the new Titan in the graphic? Yes.
Yes. We have got a descriptor from Terry about what he calls it as well, which we'll get into in a few minutes. But yeah, vote on the poll, guys. This is your time to actually say what you think about it.
Spoilers in and of itself. That means the Titan, Riker's Titan, gets destroyed. Spoilers.
Or discommissioned.
Something.
I mean, they say it in the trailer, Stuart, so it was not a spoiler.
Yeah. Well, they say it's Titan, but people might think, why are there 2 ships named Titan?
Well, there's not.
Because everybody's been complaining that it's not the Luna class.
Well, there's not 2 Titans. You don't have 2 Titans.
Exactly.
But we're Star Trek fans. We know what that means. It means the other Titan gets destroyed. It's a new one.
You'd be surprised. Some of the comments I saw, no.
But we're the But you guys are smarter than that, so it's fine. It's all good.
Joe Cronin Show throws in $10. I'm worried. I want Beverly to be a doctor. Now she's got a weapon. Keep doing this with women in movies and Trek. They all got to be Sarah Connor. I'm worried. I want Beverly head of Starfleet Medical. Well, to be fair, she had a phaser rifle in Insurrection. She was shooting down drones and stuff.
They all did.
You know,
I mean, they're all tactically trained.
Movie. Exactly. Yeah.
It was just it was for me. It felt like an out of context, non-spoilery, different from everyone else scene. I'm sure it's gonna be doctoring for most of it. So let's give her a really cool shot that will give people, ooh, it's a rifle. But I mean, every single officer should be able to be kick-ass, even even Wesley Crusher, you know.
And Arius 84329 says, "Wow, I did not consider it might be the A. Dumb on my part." Well, it's probably not the Titan A. It probably has a different registry number because it's a different class of ship. It's not like the Enterprise Legacy.
It's like the Intrepid
same style of ship.
Intrepid from NX era. There's an Intrepid from Voyager era. There's an Intrepid from TNG era. There's no Intrepid A. It's just ship gets destroyed or decommissioned. I mean, we don't know when, where, how, who Titan. You know, maybe Riker decommissioned it when he left. Maybe he thought ceremonial. Don't know. But I mean, it'd be a hell of a bold thing for him to make A because. As in Terry, we couldn't see on the hull if it says A, but we'll look in detail. But it shouldn't be A.
If the registry number is different, then it's just the Titan. They just changed the name over, just like the Defiant from TOS and Defiant DS9. It's the same name, but
it'd be like I said, it'd be ballsy to be the second A. It's like leave that for the one-off.
Yeah, 235 people here. Please hit that like button. We got 92 likes. We can do better, guys. And make sure you're all subscribed. Thank you for watching.
And we only need to get another. Hold on, we only need another 3,200 people to match Star Trek. Apparent Plus. So we're getting there.
I can do that. Area 51, $5. That fridge. I keep waiting for someone to tell me what fabulous prizes I've won. Yeah, it looks like a game show set. You're absolutely right. Wow. All right. Oh, we got another super chat. Andre Benson, $2. What about the look of the starbase in the trailer? Yeah.
We'll get into that. My first reaction over the trailer, and do super chat. Your super chat stop us at our track, so keep that going because it's kind of fun. It's a nice trailer, actually. They obviously very clear, like, let's keep showing the full team, although we can't spoil anything. So here's a shot of their face. Here's a shot of their face, even though we're not going to show anything about them really in context. Clearly, Riker's more important to the mission, but given everyone likes Jonathan Frakes, that makes sense functionally. Ships, yes. Disappointed it's the same bridge for sure. It'll lose the identity that the season might have had if it was a new bridge, but then Stargate's only seen in that bridge in 17 minutes of screen time? I mean, you can't say it's going to hold a legacy point because of that. I mean, whatever. It's not the end of the world. Seven seemed good in her new role for what we saw. I liked it. Although, yeah, Jerry's comment about not knowing if she fits into Starfleet seems odd. I mean... But they're taking on a weird direction anyway, you know.
Yeah. Well, they did that with her feeling outcast last season.
Yeah, it's very much of like Discovery, where each season we're going to reboot. So 7 of 9's a new character each season because each new showrunner doesn't want to commit to the last version. Feminist Ranger, nah, it's okay. Now she's lover of Michelle Hurd, and it's just Starfleet again. It's like, okay, well, reset. That's okay.
And Wenlock, yes, Bill Crouse has mentioned he's on Twitter. He's somewhat involved with ship designs here. Yes, he's working on the show. So yes.
Yeah, well, he designed the Stargazer TOS. It's not, it's as canon as the Ambassador variant is. Obviously, canon's relative, but it's there.
Yeah. Squadra Course, $1. Thank you so much.
James Butler, no.
And Andrew Uric, $10.
Thank you.
If the entire season is as good as the first and last episode of Picard season 2, then I will be very happy. That's a good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, if they're all as good as the first episode, I will be content. Dustin, we don't know, but this is a long time after. There's still some play in Lower Decks for sure. So let's get started. Are they wrapping up? I don't know how long things have to be.
I just saw Kurtzman, so maybe.
Oh, I'm not fully lined up. But yeah, so we start with a Steam Runner variant, which got me really excited because it's actually a new design. And what appeared to warp out was Nausicaan, because they look like the Enterprise era ship, but orange. All for that. And we talk about piracy. Let me zoom in so we can have a look. I don't think this is a Stowe design, but I like the vibe a lot. New nacelles.
It's very aggressive for sure.
And yet still basic. That back pod is very boxy. in a good way. But I love the impulse drives. Those are very. I mean, those link to the Not Shangri-La later on. It's very flat though.
Yeah.
Wish had a secondary hull, like a more like an X refit style pod.
I have a feeling this is probably going to be like a ship that's not super detailed. It's going to be kind of like a quick scene or two, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm zooming in. I'm like, oh, that box at the back has nothing on it. That shit's a stand-in.
Yeah. It kind of looks like probably is a little bit Johnny's inspired design.
Yes. Well, I hope there's other things. Oh, Nicholas Myers is good.
Me?
Nicholas Meyer. That's the same jacket he was wearing at Wonderfest.
Well, thank you all for showing up. It's a great pleasure.
You could listen to him for
here.
hours.
Is he going to announce something? Nick, do something. We'll be able to say breaking news.
Yeah. Then we get Beverly firing a phaser rifle, which, okay, cool. And this scene made me, I was like, guys, stop it. Stop it with him picking up a goddamn comm badge and looking at it. It's got the old TNG comm badge. Again, it's like every season of Picard, pretty much. So it's the exact same scene as from like the first season, and I just was cringy. I thought, is that the same scene from the first season? No, it's not. Ooh, he's talking about the 15 years that Khan was marooned on the planet. Joshua Dworkin puts in $10. Thank you so much. Are we assuming that this is a follow-up on the Luna class, or is Picard contradicting Lower Decks visual design? Also, like this new design, except the weird-looking impulse engines. Too much going on. Yeah, it'll be the Titan was either destroyed or decommissioned. It's not contradicting Lower Decks at all, story-wise. So,
yeah, I mean, a galaxy is not a sovereign, is not an ambassador. They shift classes. In reality, they just wanted a Titan because it's a cool another name. I think they said why they use a Stargazer in season 2 is because they don't use the Enterprise. So one of their most famous ships is the Stargazer. So
Khan setting up for 5. He's doing a podcast using scripts talking about what happened to Khan in those 15 years.
Who the cat? That's
not a podcast.
Okay.
I have closed captioning on, but it's hard to read and talk at the same time.
Well, that's a cheap way of doing a Khan show that he didn't get picked up on. Okay, well, not news then. But yeah, new ship, like it. I like the new other ones. So yeah, you've got gates in. One thing I noticed when I was doing this for this, frick, these shots are dark. Holy shit, this trailer is a very dark.
I noticed that
it's insanely dark. But this is the right rifle. Let me get my rifle to show you.
Looks like an homage to NX. Sort of. It's more like Steam Runnery, but yeah.
Because I just happen to have a...
Look, it's a phaser rifle,
It is.
like they're gonna make from Nerf.
Just much better.
Yes.
Where am I going? This way?
To be fair, you could paint the Nerf one up and then be able to toss it around and not worry about it getting broken.
And get rid of the Borg stuff.
Yeah, fairly easy to do.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, it's a little bit different. Clearly, it's like a little, but I mean, hey, rifle's back. Good stuff, and there is a glowing emitter on 8 variants. That's not on one, but good. It's even got small stuff. Very happy to see that. Either it's an old rifle, or another new rifle. Because it always made sense to me. The one from Picard is kind of like oh, they just showed the Nerf. There you go. It's what Nerf rifle.
Yeah. It's called the Gray model.
We're lined up with the live. It's awesome.
So I'm holding a rifle. He's holding a rifle. Star Trek's all. Everyone on the screen's holding a rifle. Stuart, have you got a rifle? Okay, you at home. You at home. Get your phaser rifle.
Starfleet needs you.
Patoo. Yes. But I'm actually gonna guess this is maybe like they find an old 20-year-old Starfleet ship, because I mean Picard does say I need to find a ship. So maybe they have to find a ship and they've got antiquated armaments, because she's totally in a Wrath of Khan inspired away jacket. Oh my god! Later on, that's what I'm going for this. So I but cool beans. Bet she was like, damn, I have to use one of these again after 30 years, 20 years.
Then there's a comm badge scene again. God damn.
Well, this is I would say it's proper comm badge. I mean, it's missing the black outlier. But it's okay. So it's an incorrect comm badge. They don't like doing the proper ones for some reason. And then yes, now this is intriguing, because to me, when I saw this, and you ever thought, I know there's two things. One, actually, there's three things. One, Doctor Strange is fucking with the universe, because that's Doctor Strange portal. Two, the logo is not a Picard logo; it's an old school logo on the top. And three, there's a Strange World shuttle on the bottom landing pad. So that a reusing asset. Is it the new Discovery shuttle? I mean, is that a bit of a letdown? I don't know, Stuart. Then you said to me,
my thinking is it could be Starfleet Museum. This could be the ground part. There's probably a space dock version where ships are and stuff. But have a shuttle there, the old school logo. Why not? Why not be Starfleet Museum? So,
yeah, or a science center, and they happen to have that as like a ride. Because when you get, you would think there'd be more shuttles on the two other pads. Maybe they've not included those for, hiding things reason. Because then if they were going to a place like that, you could have the Strange World shuttle, the TOS shuttle, TNG shuttle, and be like, hey, look, everything's together. But I definitely agree with that to some extent because of the logo at the top.
We have 310 people here. Amazing.
Wow.
Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed. And hit like. We have 138 likes. I want to get to 200 likes. We can do that no problem. Easy with 309 people here. So if you haven't hit like yet, hit that like button. Keep the super chats coming. We got one from Chronosaur417, $10. Heard that the showrunner for season 3 teased that we might see an Enterprise. I now believe he was referring to the Titan, because I think that the saucer of the Enterprise is from the Enterprise A. No. I guarantee you that shot where Riker says, look at that beauty, and then there's that cut, and you see the Titan. It's like, no, that's going to be an Enterprise. Probably a Galaxy class, or... because we've heard rumors that it might be coming back, so...
We'll get there, Stuart. We'll get there for sure.
I know.
But no, I mean, the Source Enterprise. These things are too old. You wouldn't want to use them for that for sure. And he's not going to mislead the audience in that an Enterprise is not a Titan. He's not stupid enough to say that. So no, we'll say Enterprise because the thing is, if he means a holodeck Enterprise, that's all it has to be. Seeing the Enterprise could be computer. Show me the British Enterprise. No bloody classic A, B, C, or E. Showing the Enterprise D. Zzz, and he walks on. Like that's all you need to show the Enterprise. Yeah. So that statement is more of a whatever. Or in theory, you could have like another flashback, like another vision, like in season 1. That's seeing the Enterprise. So yeah, nothing to do with the Titan. Two different things, for sure.
Yeah.
But what do you,
So yeah.
But are you gonna put your money down on a museum or just someone who's in Discovery?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Put my money down on museum. But I don't like the whole terrorist aspect of the building being exploded and
Well, especially as the museum. I mean, that's actually the worst thing to blow up because all the heritage. It means, in fact, and then destroying all of canon. If you see inside and like all the different shuttles and stuff, it's like wow, they just, it's like a Last Jedi. Kill it if you have to. Fuck the past. It's like, oh great. So I hope it's not the museum because that would be even worse. But I mean, the thing is, and we've said this a billion times. If in this shot it starts with a skyscape and a pan down, if you see a TOS shuttle, a Voyager shuttle, 5 shuttle, an X1 shuttle, and then this shuttle landed, you can have everything, just don't have only the one that shouldn't be there. Because then it's fine as like some guy's antique hot rod. That's fine. I mean, maybe if I was an admiral, I might have a specific shuttle I like and not change. And this guy, whoever, girl, whatever, just likes that shuttle. But it's interesting to see it in the Picard trailer because I caught that. Then we have another new ship, which I definitely reckon. I mean, I feel like I recognize from. Oh no! This is the. Oh, that's interesting. This is the steam runner, but with the ship attached to the back. Oh, okay. I thought it was a different ship. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely a low poly model. Matt, I mean, look. Wow, I can count the polygons. I hope this isn't finished because this is a very this isn't even a game model because a game model would have more cheats. This is a very low poly model. Wow. Shit. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it looks great.
Oh, it's a cool design.
Low poly at all.
It's very low poly. Although it has got a Signal Hell-esque. I like the nacelles, very Deradexy. I wonder if that's in deliberate inspiration. Yeah. But it looks like whoever these are attacking them and launch on, or they steal a ship. Maybe they take it and run with it. What do you think? Huh.
It's hard to say.
I don't see a bridge window. As it's passing, you would see the light. So there's no bridge window. Woo! Just saying. Interesting.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the shape of the deflector, honestly, but that's about it.
It looks almost like a flat texture. Not a bad thing, but these aren't normally, they don't tend to show us previs or whatever. But this is probably a quick scene. Maybe when thing starts the season. I mean, maybe this is the ship they're trying to find. But I like the design elements. It's just very clearly we could build that and do better. So it's a quick garrison. I like it. And you get Earth again with the shuttles we saw in season 2, which are great. They're just enhanced Type 11s. Cool. Mm-hmm. And you get to see Coruscant. I mean...
Oh, looks like the city out of Blade Runner, honestly.
Yes. Oh, just drop a bomb on the side of Twitter. Let's have a look. What sort of bomb? Hope it's not a trilithium one, because those things are dangerous.
Those bombs are.
While he is hunting.
Yeah, this is a very generic city featurescape scene. Looks like there's a shuttle there of some kind. I thought it was a Discovery shuttle for a second. And it very well could be, actually, by the shape when you zoom in.
Sorry, what?
The shuttle looks very much like a Discovery shuttle.
Yeah. There's a couple of things that could be Discovery shuttles in it. What's this Twitter thing? I can't see a big announcement because the whole thing's big announcements. What are we missing?
I don't know. Who told you there was an announcement?
Ming Lee, W Lee. Everything's a big announcement, isn't it?
Could be the Con City Alpha 5 podcast thing.
Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows when they joined or what they're seeing? So.
I definitely want to grab that lower decks teaser at some point to show off the
374 people here. Hit that like button. We're still not at the 200 likes yet, so hit the like button, guys. Make sure you're subscribed.
180 for 380. Come on, guys. 200 likes.
We do have a lot of stuff coming out of this day today that we'll be talking about and making videos on, so please join us for those.
Yeah, hopefully
both lives and both lives and edited content. So please join us for those. And yeah, new con miniseries. Well, okay, if it's a miniseries, that's cool. I saw podcast, and a lot of people have been kind of confirming podcast. So I'm not sure. Kind of hard to watch the live and do the thing at the same time. So.
Even with two of us. But
anyway.
we have so many votes, and we're going to end the poll to a new one. 379 votes. Hell of a split. The new Titan, like it, love it, okay, meh. The current winner is meh at 27%, with okay and love it equal 25, and like it at 23%. My goodness. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay then.
J, oh, I don't know what the name is. Says the Titan A. First of all, it's not the Titan A, it's the Titan. Kind of feels like a huge step back in terms of design. Originally, it was designed as the Shangri-La, which was a motion picture era ship. So yeah, I can kind of see why you'd say that.
Well, it's obviously not a new ship. It's an old ship with new nacelles.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely an old ship. Which I like if they... Although, why would a bridge module change give them the same corridors? They wouldn't. Oh dear. I feel like maybe they just said, use this ship and let's not make it linked to the universe as much. I don't know. We'll get to the ship in a minute. It comes in soon. Still Picard done. So yeah, go on the poll about the general trailer. But no, it looks like we're going to see this criminal underbelly. I mean, it's impressive CG. Looks great. I'm all for it.
Oh, it is confirmed it's the Titan A. Nice.
Well,
Isle of Film, €2. I'd love to see an Enterprise F canonized. Red alarm.
Oh, Brett has a super chat that we didn't say. Oh my god, Tobias! Hey guys. Oh hey Tobias. Hey guys, just saw it.
Is
That's
the
a nice
Titan
movie.
using a repurposed Constitution refitter Miranda saucer? Possibly, but I think it's also just an older design ship.
Tobias, it is the Titan, surely.
Ronan Fahy, €5. Just arriving. We reckon the hello beautiful sudden cut is the Enterprise F reveal. Yes, I believe so. Enterprise F or the Galaxy class or something like that.
But it is the Titan, Tobias, because there's another frame on this shot where you can see the register says Titan at the bottom. So this is the Titan, the Shangri-La variant.
Nice.
It's not a trick.
Dark Lord Revan, $2. Would have liked it more if it wasn't the Titan.
We'll see how much Titan features. You know, like I said earlier, it's an excuse of having a hero name without having a hero name. Well, you wonder how...
World Season 2 look right now.
Oh, yeah. Yay! So many things to pay attention to. La'an's back! Huh, Tobias, that's okay. You never know how it's going to feature. So yeah, Free Cloud. So how much of this underbelly stuff? I think that's kind of a red herring of, yes, there's some underbelly, because they've entirely pitched this season 2 at being, or 3, we're in space with spaceships. If you spend half of it dealing with underbelly stuff that, let's be honest, most audiences are going to care about, surely that's going to be the opposite. I mean, that's the worst part of season 1 is the underbelly stuff. So is that just like a few bits to give Michelle something to do?
Michelle.
Heard.
Oh, Raffi.
Raffi, yeah.
Yeah. Don't care. I think she's probably under contract, and they had to like separate her from the rest of the team, so she wouldn't be stepping on the TNG crew toes. I don't know. They could just side mission. I don't like the darkness, but hey.
I mean, I would be absolutely fine if it was like one episode with one segment, like dum, we're going into the thing. Oh yeah, so I was right. The Lower Decks Sovereign is from Crisis Point 2, Paradoxus. So it is their movie, their second movie. Yeah, so I was right. Hence the anamorphic.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
She actually said that on stage, so.
Okay, cool. I wasn't listening because I couldn't be.
I know. Ooh, then we get the space dock with.
What? Oh, I thought Daniel just commented.
With
Well,
the Sovereign.
What? Oh, maybe.
Yeah, up in the middle there.
Let me zoom past the anamorphic. Now, this is our first time seeing a proper space dock for a long old time. And it looks to me as if they've give or take and said, yeah, space dock's still around. It's just been heavily, heavily modified. Heavily. But still iconographically the same. Because you know what, Stuart? That space dock was bloody beautiful back in the 80s. And it was used all the way until, well, even Discovery Season 1 in theory, if you want to go that far back. I mean, it's a really gorgeous design, so I'm very, very pleased. And I think this is probably my favourite thing in the trailer, the design of the space dock. Because it's a great way of being faithful, yet new, yet old, yet cool.
Yeah.
And while matching the old aesthetic, but also just making it bold and big and, you know, having those sideboards. That makes sense. I give them that.
Pixel Quadrat says, I bet we don't see a Luna class because of the rights issue. That makes no sense. We saw them in season 2, and
yeah, we did literally use them. They had like 3 Luna
it's
classes
all
in the
owned
fleet.
by. There's none of the rights issue stuff anymore. So.
And Simon says, honestly, thought you couldn't go to warp while in the solar system. It happens all the time. You shouldn't do it, but it happens. It happened in Voyager. It happened in DS9, especially the entire warp jump in basically at a sun. Happens in Loader. Yeah, it's an original rule, but we can argue that it's because of you know, older tech, and you just. I mean, it's always a risk, isn't it? You know, always a risk.
Yeah. Everybody hit like. We're not at 250 yet. Let's go. Get to 250. I know we can. 360 of you here, so please help us out.
But no, I think Specialist is great. This is exactly how it should be, kind of thing. Although sad we can't get an Eagle Moss model. Wah. But well, how much time are we going to spend at Space Dock? Because this is a substantial thing to design, let alone build. I think I can see it's not the most detailed model. You say that as I say as if I know what I'm saying. I do, because it's textured, which is great. It works. It looks beautiful, but you can tell it's not like a. It's built in the same way as the original was. You don't need to have a super high detail mesh for it to look great still, which is very clever. I wonder how much we're going to see of it.
Sturm von Ulk, member for 25 months. Wow, at the rank of commander. Thank you so much. Too bad Robo Picard and team isn't in Cali class.
I mean, that would be
we need to see a Cali class floating by this starbase. That'd be cool.
And Jamie says the 7 is commander. I wonder who's captain of the Titan. You can be a commander and captain role. Cisco was the captain of DS9 while being a commander. So I mean, she will be the commanding officer. It is weird, but I think he was still commander when he was a captain of the Defiant. So he was a commander in a captain role. Oh, a lady just got announced for Stranger Worlds. Who is this? Someone's mum?
No idea.
Your previous question, that's one of the things I'm
Probably Janice Rand.
hilarious.
Or a comedian that we should know because America. Yes, Entropy. Go back and look. We talked about that. Yeah. Good stuff.
We got a lot of dark rooms and dark lighting. I don't know why it's so dark. I expected this to be a much brighter season.
I mean, it doesn't make them look good. Like, it doesn't. I mean, we've already had years of this dark shit. It does not make anyone look good. But yes, stuff, things, Geordie. I mean, I've got to literally brighten these up just to see any detail.
Mark Lawrence, $5. I'd love to see a California class on screen in the background.
Yes.
Nick Weeg, member for 22 months at the rank of commander. Thank you so much. Great look at Worlds and Unknown Crisis. Lots of ships.
And Tuscan, yes. Based off that for sure, that's why I was familiar. Guys, vote in the poll. And let us know what you think of the trailer. 206 votes. This is a great time to have voice heard, etc. So this shot of Geordie, I know they're all leather uniforms. It doesn't look leathery to me. So I'm thrilled about that, because that could have been super obnoxious how reflective it all is. So I'm if that's how it's going to look.
Well, there's one part on his shoulder that's a little reflective-y like leather, but yeah, the rest looks okay.
Yeah, because if that's it, I'm okay with that. I think it's going to look worse than that in the real show, but if that's it, then I'm going to be content.
Any darker, it would be a radio play. Thank you, Zango. Yeah, Beverly looks. You're right. That does look like a Rathacon style. away mission coat. It's been confirmed that Troy crashes the original Titan into a planet.
And that's how Titan original goes. I mean, Troy is there.
Kedge Tech. If he's not Captain Worf of the Enterprise, I'm gonna be very disappointed. He's not gonna be Captain Worf of the Enterprise.
We
Spoilers.
hope you'll be pointed with us, rather disappointed with our show instead. Then, but no, George looks great. Then you've got Beverly again in a totally Rathacon inspired jacket.
Yeah.
I wonder if they digitally made all these shots super dark so we couldn't detect stuff. Because this is, I mean, look how embarrassingly dark shot Beverly is. That's
I know.
night.
Could be on a ship with no power, though. Like you said, an old style ship. She threw on the coat to stay warm. She's got the.
But this is not how you sell it. It's not how you sell a new show. Is let's show our actors in almost entire darkness to the point that we know it's Beverly. We can see her white hair. That's it. And it's a bit embarrassing. Let's be honest. In terms of like choice of, and you can always raise it in Troy post. I'm hoping to make it darker. For the sake of, I mean, how much backlash did Game of Thrones get? They had an entire night episode, and it was just so poorly done. It's like that was just a bad choice. I mean, apart from the first initial bit with the arrows, you know.
Yeah, a saucy puppet show. Member for 7 months at the rank of captain. Thank you so much, Captain. The darkness is a metaphor for darkness.
Yep.
Oh, rough.
And then we get Worf helping somebody in some place. Thanks for turning up, Michael Dawn. That was your. It's like he's the one people are most excited for, and like let's just show him slightly. I know this is still a teaser, but you know, put on Michael Dawn, please.
Yes, exactly. Then we get Deanna, who, yeah, whatever.
Looks like Deanna from season 1. Great, not in uniform.
Yeah.
So. And again, Starfleet looking thing. Frakes again, this time with a uniform and a badge. But I brighten up so much, whatever. And they're on the shuttle they've teased for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And we can see some space dock in the L cars, the grey-red L, that's blue, grey-red L cars.
Yep.
They've got to spend a lot of time in shuttles to justify building a shuttle, though. So I'm assuming there's sort of stealth missions to go onto the. Simon. Way.
And you didn't get it.
Is that an insult or is that a good
You
thing?
didn't get a screen cap of the inside of the space dock. Damn.
What do you mean I didn't get? What do you mean? Did I not? Is there another shot?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
It's okay.
Wait, it's not okay.
No, just the space dock doors out the view screen.
Oh, is there another shot? Let me get that now then. What do you mean?
They enter space dock. You see the inside.
What do you mean that half
You see
frame?
the inside of space dock.
What, for like 3 frames, you mean? As the shuttle turns?
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
I mean, it's 3 frames. I mean, it's all
Well,
blurry.
yeah, he says something in the camera pans. You see the inside of space dock, and there's a hard cut to 7 and 9
Well,
standing there.
I'll load
That's
up
where
the
he's
shot.
saying, "Look at that beauty."
Okay.
So
I'll load up that shot now.
yeah.
Here is Space Dock. At least they didn't try and reinvent the wheel.
Sean O'Sullivan, €2. Great show, no filler. DJ really added to it. Not
Yeah.
my thoughts exactly. 477 people here now, which is awesome. Hit that like button. We got 275 likes. Let's get to 350. We can do that with 477 people. No problem. Hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. Verpine, $5. Too bad Star Trek actually used Into the Darkness for the title, for a title. Yes. It's a bit of a shame. Into Darkness.
Well, it might be symbolic. It might start with a dark thing and then jump into positive. Because, I mean, a lot of the visuals are spot on. So as you say, they go to Space Dock, look at that beauty. Now, Space Dock can be, this is the inner And any dock can look like this. It doesn't say this is a space dock. There's no necessarily. Given that he's now got got Riker's help, this could be any station in the Federation. So take that out of your brain for a second, and then they go to a ship. And beauty, we assume it could be the Titan. It could be the original Titan.
Yes.
That'd be kind of cute. I'm sure Picard knew the Titan quite well.
I'm betting right now it's not.
We know they had Enterprise D model from season 1.
Oh, the original Titan.
Yeah, because that would still be beautiful for Riker. They've got an Enterprise D model from, well, loads actually, if you think about like the one from the remastered of TNG. They've got plenty. And the E for Nemesis. I mean, they've got all the models ready. It could be any of the ships. I would say more likely to be the E. If I was going to say like a practical ship, like we're going to steal the Enterprise or get some tech from it, because that ship wasn't destroyed. The D was mostly destroyed. So I could see it being a, left out to pasture, kept as a museum sort of vibe for the E, and that's more cinematic look in the D. Could be either, but I would say that if based on the scene, which is very little context, and it could all be lying as well.
Shane Ackery, member for 18 months at the rank of Admiral. Well, thank you very much, Admiral. We appreciate that.
That is.
Says happy
so
Star Trek Day, everyone. And Kevin Gregory says, just catching up. So is the Titan no longer a Luna class? We've already seen it as a Luna class in Lower Decks. Yeah,
and also
difference. There's time.
Manic asked about as well.
Time difference between Lower Decks and Picard. So
many years.
The Titan could have got destroyed. Could be decommissioned. Yeah. Who knows? But the names have been passed on to a new ship.
Yep, there's loads of ships that have loads of names that have carried on through the legacy. This is just another one. So it's not a Titan refit. It shouldn't be a Titan A. Position registry is just another version ship called Titan. Yeah, pretty straightforward. They just want to have Titan as the hero ship again, or at least for a bit of it. Who the hell knows? But yeah, then we get a look at Stargazer interiors, which are instead... this I can't agree with the corridors being used as much. That makes less sense. The corridors are quite specific, and you can't just swap out corridors. You just can't.
Yeah.
So, but Seven looks great in uniform. Much better than anything else she's worn.
Mm-hmm.
And they've the neckline looks nicer. It just looks more crisp, less like a baggy, sweater. Oh, there's a cadet on the right as well in the grey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Still shiny floors though, Stuart. They didn't learn their lesson and make them not shiny.
Well, they're not glossy shiny. They're kind of more scuffed now, which I like. I don't mind that shiny.
It's still pretty shiny.
I know, but trying to be optimistic here.
Well, they're not going to change the sets. I mean, they are what they are. I just wish they, did better.
Yeah. Let me get, the Stargazer Bridge.
No,
Oh, what?
Yep, unchanged entirely. Yep. I mean, not even changing the lighting.
There's probably
and
a
the
reason
rails.
for it, to be fair. Yeah.
I mean, I guess because Picard's comfortable with it. He spent 14 minutes on it before. Budget.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason, Stuart. Budget. They wanted to build I think they said, right, we can build this for Titan for season 2. Let's just make it Stargazer Bridge for season 1 and we'll save ourselves $2 million. Because if they're just going to throw away the Stargazer instantly as a ship, then it's the Titan Bridge happened to be the Stargazer Bridge. It's not the Stargazer Bridge. It's both, obviously, but contextually. It would seem obvious just to change the railings. Like, don't have it be blue in a light. That will help. Maybe fill them in, kind of like the Enterprise D's thing, or add some grilling or something. It's remarkable not to change them at all. Yeah, it's going to be confusing.
We have 500
people.
Oh, we have 553 people here with 318 likes. That is amazing, guys. Hit that like button. We can get to 400 easily. So if you're just joining us, hit that like button, please. Anything you want to say, please super chat. We really appreciate that. It helps out the channel and shows your support. So
yeah, and I am not Nugget Black Hat says, how many times have you seen Set 3's Next Generation? Yes and no. Never the hero set. You didn't see the Enterprise C and they just used Enterprise D bridge and just made it dark. They didn't do that, ever. They had a second bridge they did for everything, and they always changed it. It was remarkable how much they got out of it. You never see... The only example would be the Enterprise E turns into the Valdor set, but they strip it down one angle, the lighting's so different, they put effort into that. You never see it entirely. And even like the Wrath of Khan, Miranda, and the Constellation, it's the same saucer, 95%. It's the same bridge module, so it's allowed to be the same saucer, and they changed the upholstery, so clearly it's different visually. At least they could have done was change the seats to be like a orange or a brown. I don't know if there's going to be a reason except just saving, like I said, $500,000, which is a fine reason, but I don't think it's going to be an universe reason.
Mm-hmm.
But space duck doors, as they should look. No ifs or buts.
Mm-hmm. And people are saying that where's the captain? It could be that Raffi's a captain now, and maybe Seven's her commander, and but Raffi's off doing that seedy underbelly criminal mission. It's hard to say, but
yeah, I mean, Seven is the commander. I guess they also don't want to make her a captain because there's probably going to be some point in the show when a captain gives her an order, or she gets captain by them. Because it is a bit silly she even goes commander after like 6 months between seasons. From not even having any academy training to commander. It's fine after Voyager because you just served for 4 years as an officer. But it's definitely silly. But we'll see. We'll see. But then the next shot I found funny, the first time I get to see the new Titan, because that to me looks super like the Columbia or the Archer from Renegades. Almost the exact same secondary hull, not the same with the engines, but a lot of this is like, well, I was like, oh my god, they're using the Renegade ship because that's a beautiful ship. Do you think they have enough impulse engines, Stuart?
no, you can always use more. Yes, they have way more than enough.
Yeah, it's very like the Horizon 6 warp nacelles. Like, let's just have 6 impulse things.
This view is very, very motion picture era, though. From the shuttle bay door to the markings behind the shuttle bay door, it just feels like a TMP era ship, you know?
Well, yeah, if you replaced the nacelles with Enterprise B nacelles, this would be a Lost Era ship. 0 other changes from this view. And nacelles will be replaced, so this is got to be an old ship for it to work. Which seems weird then to recommission a Titan to be a 50-year-old ship.
Yeah. Well, it is, like I said before, and I'll say again, it is based on Bill Cross's Shangri-La. Not based on, it's pretty much the Shangri-La.
Yep.
We did an episode on Trekyards with him showing that ship off. Exactly. And so when we go to the front view of this ship right here, it's got very much motion picture era saucer, right down to the windows and everything.
They probably should have changed it more, Stuart.
Maybe, yeah. Looks like there's a Nebula class.
I think it's the one from Stowe that we saw in season 1.
It is, because look at the engines. Yeah, they're definitely still like. That's a great shot, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
The door looks great. I mean, the lighting inside is so spot on to the movie.
Yeah.
That's exactly as it should be. That was sex on legs.
That fog. Yeah.
That fog. Yeah, the distance fog. This thing's like, I mean, if all these ships are running, there's probably vents coming out. I hope you see a lot in dry dock or space dock, because if this is the lighting they're going to have inside the dry dock or the space dock, that's gorgeous. I hope we get to see lots of that.
I don't think we'll see lots. I think it's going to be a pretty quick sequence, unfortunately.
Well, I just mean we might see, they dock in several star bases in throughout the show. Not this one in particular. Well, it's interesting. It starts in a space dock and not a dry dock. I'm just noting, or not in whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, thanks. You're welcome, Simon.
Yeah, I just saw that one. Guys, hit that like button. We're still at 400 likes, and we have almost 600 people here, so make sure you're subscribed as well.
But Chile, we just said it was beautiful lighting and a good-looking ship. You hear what you want to hear, eh? Because you're wrong entirely.
Yep.
Oh, that's only Chief Engineer and Strange Worlds. Cool.
We've been saying season 3 is going to be awesome for a while now, so yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, you must have not watched anything in between. But yeah, back to this back view again, because that's really, really clear. Really, really clear. We've got interactive lighting again, which they didn't have on the ships normally, but Stargazer has them.
Mm-hmm.
Very texturally like the refit. That I think is its biggest thing. It doesn't kind of feel like a texturing of a later ship so much. I do like the impulse engines though. They pep. They have some oomph. I kind of probably would have had an E-style outer impulse engines rather than a little slit. Because it's like, that feels redundant then to me. Either make them big chunky ones, even if you can source separate, it's like, well, why do you need 6? You don't need 6 as the answer. The original colony had 2 tiny ones because they were that powerful. Why does this ship need this? You know, or have the 2 slit ones and have another secondary shuttle bay in the back, rather than those 4 things. But yeah, the front view, yeah, straight out of TMP. Then a beauty side view, which shows us a new space station, which is hilarious to me because even from these stills, helps to have them in stills, you can tell it's Jupiter Station combined with some cargo pods from Enterprise, because I reckon I've worked with those pods for several things. They've just this is a very, very, very old station. If maybe it's like a storage unit facility, because these boxes are like 250 years old. So they're identical. I recognize the hull plating. You know, I know that. I had to have cause we built a replica once, and I had to have it split away from my hull, so I'd like stare at one for ages. But directly Jupiter Station again, I really like the station design. I'm a huge fan of it. So what do you think of the not Shangri-La Titan side view?
I like it overall. Not a huge fan of the struts. But other than that, I think it's nice. Actually, I kind of really dig in the fact that it's an old ship, because it's not a new build. You can tell, but I don't know why it would be a Titan A.
It wouldn't.
That
be.
makes no sense.
I think
Exactly.
if Terry says that, he means for him it's an A. But I doubt it's been commissioned as an A. That would not flow for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I say, you don't really want to make the second A in history be a Titan for this. It's like, no, stick with the one it is.
No, I like it. Looking forward to finding out exactly what the hell is going on at this point. Next shot, though. Good to see more of that station. And next shot kind of takes it a little away from being a TMP era ship. But yes, it's got the saucer that's very much reminiscent, but the bottom has those cutouts and a few other things that are quite different, including red phaser banks as opposed to the yellow. It feels more like an STO type look anyway. But I do like the front of that secondary hull, the shape and the deflector.
Sorry, it's people talking, and it's many people and many things.
580 people here, 391 likes.
Wow.
Guys, let's get over 100 likes. Or over 400 likes, I mean. Hit that like button.
I like Slighter. Maybe they recommissioned an old mothball ship with a new name registry. That I love. It was a really old ship. They gutted it. They put in new corridors. Only half it works. New cells. That is really cool. Maybe it's like its hull material is so old that it isn't detectable as much, or maybe its profile is such that it looks old. That's a really good idea.
Caleb Horn, $5.
Hi, Caleb.
Not likely, but with all those impulse engines, multi-vector assault mode, that ship does look very nice. Give me a shot of the Enterprise E or F. Yeah, I don't think there's a multi-vector assault mode on this ship.
Ooh.
Absolutely not.
I think that might not have been a continued design philosophy.
Yeah.
Even I haven't got it.
Jasper Jedi.
Hi, Jasper.
Throws in $10. Thank you. Power's been out here due to a forest fire.
Oh, no.
Just saw the trailer. It looks good, if a bit fan servicey. What is the consensus so far?
What's fan servicey about it? I mean, they didn't even have like a great scene of Picard on the Enterprise D bridge or anything. Like, I call it actually not fan servicey. I don't know about you, Stuart. I'd call it really restrained, actually.
Yeah, I didn't even think fan servicey until he said it, and then I'm like, no, I don't see it.
I mean, no, guys, seriously, there's almost 600 of you. Put in the chat, would you call this trailer fan servicey or not fan servicey in the generic, like, oh my god, it's too much? Like, I would call it really under baked for that, like very normal. Like, his ship's flying, good.
Yeah.
We have a new hero ship. You know, it's like they did reveal the Stargazer in season 2 trailer, but obviously there's no shots of it doing much because it's in like 30 shots max. Whereas this clearly is going to be flying around doing cool things. They have more stuff to show. Yeah.
The Dark Lord Revan throws in $2. So thank you. Need more impulse engines.
Yes.
Gotta go fast.
Yes. In the struts.
Yeah.
In secondary hull. In the shuttle bay.
Yeah.
Um,
So yes, we got a yes, not fan servicey at all, not fan servicey, balance of fan service and something new. Fan
Yeah.
servicey, not.
yeah.
Pretty split consensus there.
We didn't see. I mean, they used an old phase rifle. Okay, it's a rifle they used for many years. It's fine. Although Damon says, why did Seven say engage? Because the standard go to warp phrase. It was said in the cage. It was said in TOS. It was said, like, it was only very recently they make a new phrase per thing, and it's obnoxious to me personally. So, like, it's the standard phrase. Go to warp. You know, I use it in my I filmed it recently because, like, well, yeah, it's just normal thing.
Yeah. Mark Lawrence, $5. Was just
Thank-
thinking, at that scale, would an Odyssey class even fit through the doors at Earth Space Dock? Well, space dock doors are a certain size, so yeah, you can only have ships so big go in.
Which does speak to it, same as the refit-esque size, if it's refit S doors. And I like a smaller ship, a more medium-sized vessel personally. Which does mean when the E pops in, if you ever see it, that'll be big. But Stuart, oh my god!
I'll just hit it.
Okay.
There you go. Now we're back. Anyway,
But I think I'm going to end the poll.
Jordan Reed.
Oh yeah, do that thing first.
Yeah, Jordan Reed, £1.80. Great trailer and happy birthday to Trek and me. Well, happy birthday, Jordan.
Happy birthday,
Thank
everyone!
you for joining us on your birthday.
Guys, spam the chat on a happy birthday. Let's see if we can have a wall of
Yes,
happy birthday.
indeed.
I'm going to do a new poll, but I asked the question, what do you think of the trailer? The winner, by a small margin, is liked it at 33%, followed by loved it, 29%, okay at 24%, and meh, 14%. So, way more like for the trailer than the ship overall. Let me do another poll. Let me do another poll.
Do you want to switch to the next picture so we can look at it while we're doing that? Jasper Jedi, member for 6 months at the rank of captain. I definitely don't think it was overly fan servicey, but 7 being commander always struck me as odd, considering they wouldn't even have her in Starfleet. Yeah, but I think there's probably something to be said for time served. She's been on a Starfleet vessel quite a bit, and they could definitely push her through the ranks that way. Plus, just her knowledge being 7 of 9. Who's to say? Plus, we don't know how much time has passed between season 1 and season 2 and season 3 either. So, could be a while. But yeah, being commander is kind of weird. But like I said, time served could be an issue. Could be a thing that would help her.
There's obviously a story reason. That's the vibe I'm getting from that specifically. But Stuart, read out the new poll, please, if you would.
Which season of Picard do you think will be the best? Season 1, season 2, or season 3? You're not going to get 100%, man. You try every time.
Now, I'm wondering...
Speaking of, I was going to say 513 people here, 432 likes. Let's try to get to 450 likes. Another 18. If you're just joining us, hit that like button.
I noted this anyway to myself, but they specifically said in other interviews that they don't want to have the spotlight registries anymore. But there is no visible under registry on this ship.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Only the
They
back.
could have deliberately taken it off.
That's what I'm thinking, because there would be one. There's clearly registry lights for it, like those 4. That's exactly where it would be. They've clearly not put it on, which implies to me this isn't the Titan. They're lying, which is very possible. Weird, but possible.
Yep.
They mislead stuff all the time. Or another ship that gets blown up. Or this is the ship they're trying to chase. Or maybe they are chasing the Titan, the new Titan. And this is, I don't know, but I mean, that's either a render error, or they in their trailer they missed a bloody registry. But there is one there. It should be there. That's a wrong thing unless they go away intentionally. Just a bit of conspiracy thought, guys. There, and you can see a Titan registry at the back of the secondary hull in one shot. So you know at least is the Titan in a something, but it's not here.
Well, Chili Khan came to you too. Says Trekyards hated season 2. They're going to hate season 3 too. Oh, we've been saying we're going to like season 3 for quite a while. Maybe you should pay attention. And we liked
Well, I mean, you're guessing.
quite a few things in season 2.
I mean, you can't have loved it. I mean, no one's loved it. I mean, it's not a good season of Star Trek, but it's got 2 good episodes and 2 okay episodes. you know, you can only be fair on a season. If it's bad, it's bad. I mean, what do you want from us? We review them very detailedly and carefully. So, yeah. I think many people like season 2.
Yeah.
This
No,
is
it's
great
I like
looking
this.
ship, though.
I like this view of the ship.
Yeah.
I like this view of the ship. Yeah. Not a huge fan of the nacelles, honestly.
Oh, see, I love them. They're my favorite thing because they're actually original. That's why I like them.
Yeah, the way they taper down at the back and they're kind of like half the size at the back. I'm not a huge fan of that, but
No, I love them.
if you go watch our Shangri-La video with Bill Krause, this ship with the standard refit nacelles on it, I think it looks much better. But that's just me. So,
well, it's a beautiful.
Jordan S.
Shangri-La's a beautiful design in general.
Yeah, Jordan S. member for 14 months at the rank of captain. Thank you so much for your service. There needs to be a scene where the ship is trying to pull away from a gravity well. They activate emergency impulse engines and 2 engines pop out. Just kidding. Yeah. Prodigy does look promising, yes.
I can't wait to watch the clip properly, which we'll do. But no, I mean, yeah, this is...
Riv, La, IBAN.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's more lag today,
Don't mean to
Stuart.
overtalk you. I'm just...
I think the internet's so busy.
There is lag.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Not our fault.
Riv, La, IBAN, Rock, YouTube throws in €5. Kirk's ship in Strange New Worlds didn't even have a name on it. Stop overthinking it and giving them more credit than they deserve.
Oof.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, but Doug and such worked on the ships. They have... oh, God, don't say that.
Thirst Contact, member for 29 months. Wow, at the rank of Admiral. Thank you so much, Admiral.
So helpful.
How about that new upgraded Earth space dock? Yeah, we talked about that already. It looks fantastic.
My
Can't wait
favorite thing.
to do a more detailed video on it.
I really hope we get a 4K look at it all. Beautiful.
Luhan the Orange. Why does this look like the Shangri-La class? Because it is.
But not.
Bill Krause is working on the show. Yeah, they're using some of his designs.
And I'm sure we're going to do a direct
Lawrence,
comparison
$5.
video because we have a 3D model of it that was built to be very accurate, approved by Bill. So we'll do comparisons and be like, it's the same ship. Because you can even see those 2 impulse crystals that are not lit. They even kept the impulse crystals.
Yep.
For a 2402 design. Because it is.
Mark Lawrence, $5. That saucer makes it look like it's from between Constitution Refit and Enterprise B.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
The thing, the saucer is what sets it apart. If it was any other saucer, it'd be different. But
George Mangrum, $5. Are this Titan shuttles named after jazz artists? I don't know. Depends who the captain is.
So we get a near end shot, and this amuses me because they've just taken the Stargazer and cut out the bottom nacelles to make a kit bash of it. You know what? I dig it. It looks like the Shepherd class, but it already did. But you know what? It gets you a free ship. They just cut out some bits. Yeah. It's fine. I like it.
Dementia, $10. Titan A looks like someone went Constitution class, but 25th century.
With very little 25th century in it. I mean, it's 75% a... I mean, where's the phaser strips? You know, it's got... I mean, Stuart, you can see the phaser ball turrets. So this shit has got to be 100 years old, which it obviously isn't. So... But the thing is, you've got to imagine they know what they're doing. Stargazer phaser strip. So is this genuinely a 130... Maybe it's the only ship they could give Picard. Like, we'll give you this super low-end relic that we refitted up Wazoo, but we don't get tactical. Because this ship is antiquated.
I don't think they're giving him a ship. He knows somebody that has a ship. And because she's recently joined Starfleet...
They gave Seven a crap ship.
Yeah, got pushed through the ranks to commander, so they gave her this.
I mean, and if in fairness, I can imagine a captain could choose their bridge module with that conceit. It's like, well, I served on the Stargazer. That felt like a nice ship, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this ship needs to be antiquated as hell, which I think can have a serious charm. Yeah. But this is a very, very old... I mean, you put it next to the Stargazer kit bash, like, different generations.
It could be all red herring, too, with this trailer. It could be that's not even the bridge of this ship. I doubt it, but who knows?
Yeah.
Sergeant Montgomery, $2. Chancellor Picard's cadet training ship. There you go. Casual Trekker, $5.
There you go.
Could the museum being blown up be made up of the bridge of the D brought back and made into a museum?
If it's a museum, and if it gets blown up properly.
If it's
Yes. They steal their old ring ship. Yeah, they steal their old ride ship from Historic Bozeman. Yes! I like it.
yeah.
Yes.
What's
yes,
the
yes.
ship in the background? That looks very much like the Gagarin class.
Well, it's the Stargazer, but
Discovery.
without the bottom, the cells. I mean, you can tell the same
Yeah.
saucer.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good though. I mean,
Which looks like the Gagarin.
yeah, because they all design similar looking things. But it goes to warp. I just got a clear view of the station at the end, which is just wonderfully kit bashy. I love it. I mean, you can. I mean, I know these things more than like I know the models really well, but like it's so 1-to-1. Jupiter Station. It's like so kit bashy. I love it. Although that moon, Jesus Christ, those maps on the moon. Wow, that's a wait. That can't be the moon. The moon has people on it. There isn't this much the moon that's got no people. This has got to be somewhere else. Because this is a trick
Could be a
cube.
moon of Jupiter or something.
Possibly. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, actually.
There are other moons in our solar system. So
Yeah. Because we've seen Earth, we have seen. I mean, Lower Decks has shown the moon with lights on it. So this is not our moon, but this is to trick you. Yeah. I mean, although you would think if it was next to Jupiter, you'd see the red orange light of Jupiter because you're not. That's
Maybe
going to
they did
light
something-
you.
Maybe they did something in post to hide that, so it wouldn't be. So you would be fooled.
But it's fine to know it's
See, that's the
Jupiter
thing. You
Station.
can't believe these trailers half the time, especially now, because they digitally remove people from trailers sometimes. So
Big Bear have not, but I look forward to seeing it at some point. It's just not on my list. But I know I hear great things. Hope you enjoy it.
Metal Galaxy throws in 10,000 something. That's a cool symbol.
That is a cool symbol.
So
It's
$10
South
by the looks of it.
Korean won. That is $9. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've never.
It's difficult being an
I've never
objective
had that,
fan.
Stuart. That might be our first time for that currency. So
No, we haven't. That's the
welcome
first
from
time.
South Korea.
It's difficult being an objective fan, yet being respectful to the cast, which we grew up with as kids. I just wish all well pushing the interest and curiosity towards space science.
Ooh, it's
Indeed.
not too much of that though. When you're looking at all the darkness and pew pew, and I mean that stuff's long
Yeah,
since
that's
gone. I
true.
mean Discovery's not inspiring kids to be scientists.
Yeah.
This certainly isn't.
Ian Smith, member for 4 or 7 months. Sorry, at the rank of captain. So thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it would be hilarious if this ship was actually the Enterprise G. G for geriatric. Man. And Sergeant Roadkill, good to see you, sir. 2 pounds. Could the moon be Titan? Ooh. Oh, I like it. Could be.
They flew the Titan to
That's great.
Titan. Wait, so this is Titan
Yep.
Station, not Jupiter Station, because they aren't creative with their naming conventions. I'd kind of dig that.
Yeah.
That would be awkward, but I'd dig it. That'd be funny. Dear me.
No, it was exciting to see the trailer. I can't wait to talk about all the other cool stuff. Star Trek Day.
I read this
Prodigy.
Jericho's thing wrong. I thought he said they've removed Spider-Man from this trailer. It's like, yes, they have. But he said they haven't. But yeah. This trailer with fully digitally removed Spider-Man.
He's-
Don't worry.
Yeah, he's supposed to swing between those pods. They just took him out, so it wouldn't be a spoiler.
Because that'd be a big spoiler, Stuart. It really would. Yep. But no, it looks. I mean,
no, I'm excited to look. I'm excited to talk about all the other stuff from Star Trek Day as well. Got Prodigy looks, which is great. We got Strange New Worlds. I'm looking forward to talking about all of that. So everyone that's out there right now, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content. We'll be doing lives, we'll be doing edited videos, we'll be doing breakdowns. That's what we do. So make sure you subscribe. Do it.
And the lives are fantastic because obviously edited video, it comes out, you comment, but this, we see your chat, you get to ask us questions, thoughts, you can throw us a curveball, oh my god, this, and this. And so the 500 of you that are here, we do them pretty much always at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. or 10 p.m. GMT. Most days of the week, Monday to Friday, always Friday, and normally always Monday or Tuesday, always Friday on new episodes. We get into deep dives of ships, of tech on the weekend videos, which are edited. But we try and do both. We do the long videos that you get to be part of, and the short videos that are bite-sized and comparison renders and such. And speaking of, we have both watched Lower Decks. We have both reviewed it. We have both everything's uploaded because I've got things to do the weekend. There's a new ship. on Saturday, sort of, maybe, not really. I'm lying. I'm not lying. Tease, find out. So tune in for that. And it looks like I have some comparison shots to do for the Shangri-La Titan. The Shangri Titan.
Speaking of, I did share the link to the Titan or to the Shangri-La video we've done on the Trekyards Facebook page. So go check it out. Squadron Course throws in $1, looking for that last super chat slot. But I would love another $20. I do have to leave in a few minutes, so
yes,
unfortunately we do have to wrap it up soon. But
yes,
it was great just jumping on and talking about this real quick. So
yeah, love the excitement.
There will be more detailed analysis and breakdowns for sure.
And at our height, Stu, we only got 6 times less than the Star Trek official live stream. I'm just saying, that's not that much like that's a significant percentage of it. But yeah, I'm excited to look at the Prodigy scene. I've got it loaded up. Dauntless appears. You get some sense of scale. Really excited for Prodigy. Really excited to see what they give us. Strange Worlds got a clip, but not necessarily a full whatever. And yeah, very excited that next is we're gonna finish Lower Decks, which we haven't even really started. It's only 3. And Prodigy, finally, and and then Picard after that, which are the 3 prime canon shows. Strange World being its own odd visual style, so these will be 3 back to back. Fantastic. And we did see a Prodigy Lower Decks clip, where we got to see the next Lower Decks movie episode with Captain Boimler, which explains why he has a weird uniform, because it's a fictitious holo program. That's super exciting.
And somebody just said, where is it here? Steven says there are phaser strips in the previous view. There's not. If you zoom in, those are actually like cutouts or indents in the hull. Yeah. But where they're lit, they do look like phaser strips, but they're not.
They're just cutouts. Yeah, I thought that earlier, but I didn't want to mention it because it was. Yeah.
If you zoom in on them, you can tell they're not.
Yeah. It's just to give it some depth.
Dementia throws in $10. How often do you think they expand space stock? It's gone through several refits.
Well, they didn't for like 100
constantly being added to and added onto.
Well, for like 130 years though. Din Djarin, ha!
Squadron Course, $1.
Yeah.
Oliver Lavery Farag, £10. Thank you.
Good to see.
On a random tangent, just had to say, got to see the Wrath of Khan cinema on the weekend, and the guy who scheduled this film was clearly a Star Trek fan. As the credits rolled at 17:01, I actually LOL'd. Nice. That's great. Timing.
I have not got to see that, but I think I've lost my chance. I think it's only in for a couple of days, but
today's the last day.
Yeah, too much to do. But Damon also says, how about Tasha making an appearance? Yes, in some form. There are many ways you could take that. And Wright says, well, getting Bill back for an interview. I mean, yeah. Well, I think last time he didn't want to do interview, he just wanted the content to go out, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he just wanted to get. He might come back on.
More to say.
I talked to him at Wonderfest quite extensively, and he was on one of the panels for ship design and stuff. So I'll talk to him. I'm a good friend of his, so
yeah, I get the sense from my very limited interaction with him that he's behind the scenes and loves being behind the scenes.
Yes, he's one of those guys. Yeah,
one of those guys
for sure.
Which is all good.
So we'll see what we can do. No promises. 4 more likes to get to 500 likes would be awesome. We kind of hit the super goal chat or goal that I mentioned, but another. But hey, it's up to you guys. Like I said, I only got a few more minutes, so.
I mean,
Lord Grand Admiral Captain Ian Archer III, sorry, $2. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, thanks, man. Try not to. Try not to buy coffee with your $2.
Oh, okay. So that lady who appeared on Stranger Worlds, the clip, is called Carol Kane, and she's a new chief engineer. The Academy Award nominated Carol Kane from The Princess Bride, Taxi, and she's playing Pella, engineer described as highly educated. No idea she is. Cool. Good. Excellent. People. Good for her.
All good. All up for new characters.
Looks good in the uniform, so. With a weird badge as well. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've got a couple minutes, but that's it. So any snipes? Oh, so Brax is leaving. Oh, we're $6. $6 away from a thing.
Roger Course sniping in for that last super chat slot. Anybody is open for it. $1, what all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get in, Squadron Course always waits and snipes.
Yeah.
So
But
take them out.
overall, good trailer. Very, very dark. Please brighten it in post for the full show. But hey, Starfleet looks like Starfleet. That's a victory over Discovery seasons 1, 2, and blah blah blah. The cast are all there. Wish they had more. And they definitely, they definitely know that the fan base has been turned off a bit with Picard. Shame, fool us once, shame on you. Fool us twice, shame on us. Whatever. You don't tend to show this many trailers for a show that people are truly excited for, except to get them back to be excited. So that's like their third teaser trailer because they really want to like show you, oh no, we're going to do something really cool, and it was good.
And
I liked it.
And Anna Scriblin says the alien ships are the Alachi frigate from Star Trek Online.
Okay. Interesting.
Ooh, the poll results.
Yes.
Which season of Picard do you think will be the best? Season 1, Season 2, or Season 3? 93% say Season 3, with 3% for each of the other seasons. So,
and given 300 votes, there's one person for Season 1 and one person for Season 2, and 298 people.
Yeah.
That's really close to 100%, Stuart, if only one person didn't vote for each other season. Wow.
Yep. Matt Boardman, $2 snipe. Thank you, Matt.
Wow, that's oof.
Sorry, Squadron Course, you got sniped out by Matt Boardman.
Who is the person that said the Star Trek Online thing?
Oh, that was Anna.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yep.
Yep.
Let's have a look if
The
that's
Quillish frigate.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said they were exactly the same, but I mean, I would think.
They have Star Trek Online assets, so.
Yeah, and I would think that Stowe gave so many cool ship designs. I would think that they would offer. What ship do you want to see randomly attack an alien ship, or a Federation ship? Like you pick, guys. We'll pay you back with the cool make a ship cannon. And Saraxis just do the email business inquiry thing. Just trekyards@hotmail.com. Yes.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it there.
Yes.
It has been great. Looks like Eric Martin shows up with $5. Snipe just got home. Good time to snipe. You need to go back and rewatch this, Eric. But yeah, I'm just leaving. I gotta go do a thing. So thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate you guys.
And all the new people, please stay around. Content's gonna be here, looking in depth on all the stuff from Picard, Lower Decks, Stranger World, and Prodigy. As we always do. If you want to see what our thoughts on the previous seasons, go and check back. And thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for Lower Decks Season 3, Episode 3. Until then, he is Captain Foley.
And he is Commander Calkins.
This might be the Titan, eh?